never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got
5 second places and then a win. He can do it. It's just a mental thing that has messed up of the number 11 of David Gonzalez.
Pure respect is Marco Morelli, isn't he?
Okay, we're back live now.
Oh, someone's down in the background. Couple of riders down. That is a big shame.
The recent races for the Malaysian. He's obviously expanded.
Really like that attitude from him, and this is him back to his very, very best. It looked like could have been Beñat Fernandez being one of them. It is, and I think
that from his brain now, and he is battling for the lead.
It's such a different dynamic, Peter, from bringing what a way to sort of announce yourself onto the Moto3 grid permanently. You can see him and Christian Daniel, 2 riders have said keep an eye on. Well, we've kept an eye on them there as they've tumbled. Predator and the Prey, you know, they were chasing him all the time throughout this. We'll be seeing him actually in Moto3 for the rest of the year as he fills into the gravel. What a shame. They will be hopefully back out tomorrow season, but now he's on the back foot again. Uriarte's the one with more things to lose per se, was in as the number 90, I think he's 95 at the moment. We'll see the best of them there.
And things have broken up a little bit.
A 4 points gap out the lead, and it's amazing how that can just change a rider's memory as well. But we've already seen him a couple of times, but we'll be seeing him permanently as well next year.
At the front with Uriarte just again, very slight, because the slipstream clutch closes.
Totality.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Uriarte is very strong mentally, and right, we're into the second part of the race now, and Marco Morelli still has the advantage, but David Gonzalez right tough again then, doesn't it? Veda Pratama up the inside of Gonzalez and into 3rd place. You see, he actually had the better line than Veda through there. He got the drive out of it. Gonzalez looking for a way past any time. Brian Uriarte has been pushed back there to the back. Marco looking, not seriously looking up the inside of it. Veda caught him going into the corner, but Brian Uriarte flicked it back of that pack, but I don't think he's going to just hang in there too long. He's already passes it. Brian Uriarte.
Martinez has crashed out as well, unfortunately. Big shame.
Right and then left. Better to get the drive out.
On that penalty as well.
Tani to take up 4th place. Veda Pratama and Brian goes inside. That's an These things reverse very quickly, don't they? You go from, you know...
Fastest rider on the road, Pamon and Yane, due to exceeding track limits. He's down in 20th at the moment, fighting with Plonk, who also...
Usual line for him, but he's got that low gear. He can get the drive out, and he does...
to the gravel. Yeah. That's motorbike racing for you, isn't it? They cross the line this time, so they had a long lap penalty. Agostinelli is just ahead of them. He's done his long lap penalty.
So he's alongside Veda Pratama, 51 and 54 side by side.
7 laps to go, officially well beyond half race distance now as well.
Oh, and Brian getting it a bit sideways on the brakes going in there, but he managed to get down the back straight ahead of the 34 of Zemmitali through the super fast flat.
And it's Uriarte still
to hang on to it.
Who's that? That's Agostinelli just gone down, having just completed.
No right-hander. And Brian not
in command, Peter. Where is Danish? Danish, his long lap penalty. That's a big shame for the Vietnamese rider.
Yeah. Allowing Marco Morelli or David Gonzalez to get away. He wants to get...
Still been pushed back a little bit, back to 8th position there then.
Presumably ruined his concentration having to do the long lap penalty. Back on the tail there. Superb.
He's now behind Ramadipa then in 7th as Morelli gets moved wide by Pratama.
And called himself out. Anyway, back with the leaders then. Brian Uriarte still with the advance. The 5 of them now. They really have split away from Karpushin and the rest. Yeah, Pratama's. Yeah, he's got his serious face on now, hasn't he? You know, he's not mucking it over Pratama and Hakim Danish. They got a very, very slight advantage.
Yeah, 1.6 the second the gap was last time around, but Karpushin
in around anymore. He knows that he's got to finish in front of Brian Uriarte. Vintage over the 17 of Yaroslav Karpushin.
Kyrgyzstani rider, just, you know, very, very strong rider. Set personal best lap time last time around, was half a second.
He's going to keep these cup hopes alive.
Well, what a tick up in form he's had since that pole in that quicker than the leaders. So will he be able to respond with 6 laps to
inside
Pratama
line?
looking up the inside into turn 8. This is where that front row started, podium back in Germany. Really go. Well, Morelli has.
Well, that's right. I mean, as you say, it's doable, isn't it? That gap is not.
Saw Beñat Fernandez and Christian Daniel go down. Such an inviting corner. Really impressive. One of the youngest riders on the Rookies Cup grid, isn't he? Is Hakim Danish went
huge. Morelli, the fastest lap of the race so far.
Such a weird line to go into it. It's cambered as well, isn't it? And very odd. Oh,
look at that.
Very wide there. That could have been a long lap penalty for Danish. He was. Well then, they're certainly right on the edge of the white. Did he actually go onto the green? That is the question to see.
That's different.
Yeah, you see different line choices. And wow, Morelli had to check up there. He's lost a big place there. Really pulled the pin, haven't they? Yeah, they have really pulled the pin, big style, as they cross the line.
And he's still there in third place, and Christian Daniel Jr. up
to Mitani. That was a bit of an error really from Morelli, just going that far inside. Can't push in a full 2.5 seconds adrift actually.
Into fifth again, I think. Somebody way off in the green there. Christian Daniel Jr. He'd lost a few places.
He really didn't anticipate the other riders just completely chopping the front end of his bike off.
Perhaps when that messy lap, a couple of
that went up big time in the final sector alone. So this is a real chasing.
No, that's right. And Gonzalez picked up the inside line on Pratama there as well to take turns ago. But he's back in the hunt now, up into 6th place ahead of Morelli.
I don't think they're going to be able to catch back on. They've got to do something very special. Morelli's doing what he did.
2nd place.
Gonzalez. Just going a bit.
Gonzalez.
Really impressive all this. I mean, back in Assen last year, he's just basically saying, I'm absolutely having it if you're quick enough wide, and there Pratama doesn't need a second invitation, does he?
Yeah.
What a change we've had in this race so far, Peter. A proper race of 2 halves as we come with. If not, I'll see you at Part Ferme, chaps.
That's right. Now, Beñat Fernandez, as I say, he's carrying...
Instant between Beñat and Christian to be reviewed after the race, so clearly a bit of a clear. Oh, a few riders gone down there.
Moyne KJ is down. He's up again, and a wrenched arm into this. Also carrying a sort of a small injury is Sen Latania.
Going down in the gravel there.
Yeah, and I think it'll be interesting to see now. I want
Tassini, I think it is as well, who's had a rotten run of luck. He was